Hi everybody, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Metro. And his opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Luckow.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jabs? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
He missed with that headshot. And the ref looks at him and says, no headbutting, hands out the warning. A stabbing hook to the body by Rose. What impact with that uppercut by Rose. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Keep the head moving. His opponent comes with the overhand right. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Rose's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
Here we go. Round two is underway. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Nice strike after catching one by Rhodes. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. That was a miss by Rhodes. Holy cow! A harsh left hand by Rhodes.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves. That these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
I want you to pick his jab. Close the jab, carry it away, and you'll catch him, okay? You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him.
And round number 3 is underway. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Rose has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Blocks it away. And a flush hook lands by Rhodes. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Rhodes. And a smart left hand by Rose.
Keep your distance.
Last 10 seconds. Rose's corner's got to be happy about that last round.
Don't fight. There's no need to fight this style. You're not going to win now. Let's work on that swelling. Standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed.
Here we go with the 4th round. Rose is hoping to try to carry some of that momentum from the last round into this round. Now he's down on your scorecard, but he turned the corner a bit in that last stanza.
Well, you hear him talking about, baby steps. You gotta crawl before you can walk. Well, right now he's taking those little baby steps. He got one round under his belt, a good round, steadied the ship a little bit. Now go get another round.
What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
A hook for you, and a hook right back. Oh, Penetrating hook to the body by Rhodes. Clicks of the talk. Rose is back in his corner after that last round comes to an end. A round that I think he won, and we haven't said that about previous rounds, but that one clearly I think he won.
Yeah, he made some adjustments. You know, his attitude is a little bit better. He's more aggressive. But, you know, you could be more aggressive and you can lose the rounds even bigger because now you're walking into more punches. He's making adjustments. He's starting to move his head a little bit. He's starting to pick up certain opportunities from counters. He's starting to look like a smarter fighter now.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand soars. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Rose is getting caught with headshots. But Teddy, to me this is pretty simple. Move your head.
Otherwise the other guy will. And he's been moving his head for him all night.
Nice strike after catching one by Rhodes. Protecting his head well with his guard. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Rhodes. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Final 10 seconds. The Natural's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Natural. Nice block. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Good counter punching there with the overhand right. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
The Natural's doing nicely on the inside. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Rose is in a hole. There's no other way to say it. He's losing this fight badly.
Yeah, if he was in the casino, guess what? The house would have most of his money. And right now he needs to hit a 7. And that means he needs to roll those dice. He needs to gamble.
Starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Rose. Rose's legs just aren't there, but with good reason, Teddy. His opponent's been going to the body.
Yeah, he has, and again, that's like putting money in the bank there, Joe. You put the money in the bank, and, you know, you don't get rich right away, but you keep going to that body, you keep putting the money in that bank, and all of a sudden the interest, it starts to accumulate, and before you know it, you're rich. Or, like right here, you have your opponent where he's breaking down.
Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights. One of those fights where somebody's getting hurt. Where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh! Rose is in bad shape. And a smart left hand by Rose. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Forceful uppercut by Rose. A little return fire by Rhodes. The Natural's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Rhodes has got to find a way to pull things together here. Ever since he got tagged earlier in this fight, he hasn't been the same fighter.
No, he hasn't, but he hasn't really had a chance to recover. You know, he needs a round, lose the round. Right now, his corner should tell him, look, lose the round, it doesn't matter. Just get yourself together. We'll pick him up later. We'll win rounds later.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. A nice block by Blood. Oh, good exchange there. Nice block. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Rhodes. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Throws a counterpunch there. The Natural's got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Natural. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The Natural's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
He just missed that shot up top. Rose is in the spot right now where one word is going to become critical. You look at his conditioning, you can see him breathing through his mouth, and that is pace. Things have to be paced well for him right now.
Yeah, you're right. The gas tank's a little long.
Rose's second warning he gets right here. Hey, he deserves it. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Rhodes. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Wow, look at that, trading shots. The Natural's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy.
Oh! Rose is almost out of it there. He was stunned. A well-placed left hand by Rose. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, the Natural.
by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
Baby girl, let me get all up in your earlobe, and if you shut me down, you can kill my